What's up, everybody? Nick Patrick back for episode 4 of The Bald Truth. Excited to be here again with you.
All right, everybody. Chad Weiss here as well. We're super excited to have Mike Ferarri, the Chief Revenue Officer of Doppel, join us today. Mike, welcome to The Bald Truth.
What's up, guys? Really excited to chat with you guys today.
Awesome. Thanks. It sounds like you're a road warrior, so we appreciate you finding time to connect with us.
100%. Thank God for whatever this is we're using to record.
Exactly. All right, Mike. So yeah, thanks again. Before we get too deep, you guys are in an interesting space. Doppel sits at the intersection of AI and cybersecurity. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you guys are up to? What makes you different?
Yeah, no, great question, Nick. I appreciate it. We've reinvented the way companies can defend against what I think is an existential threat, and probably the biggest and unchecked threat in cybersecurity today, which is social engineering. Right? Everybody's getting the text message from their CEO for $500 gift cards from Apple, or the message that says you didn't pay your tolls, or worse, the phone call that says that it's the FBI and that you've got a warrant out for your arrest and you need to post some sort of a bond here over the phone to keep the FBI from showing up at your door, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Well, that's happening in my personal life and in your guys' personal life and in your family's personal lives. But with companies, it's happening at scale. And it's much scarier and more deceptive and real than it even is when we get the text from our so-called CEO who wants five $100 gift cards, right? So Doppel was purpose-built, the AI native technology to defend, to detect those threats at scale, to dismantle the threat actors' infrastructure at scale on behalf of our customers, their employees, their executives, their brands, their business partners, and their customers. And we're doing that super successfully across all channels. So, when you think about social engineering, you may just think about a couple things. You may think obviously about, social media, Facebook, LinkedIn. You might think about even telco, the text I get or the phone call I get. But most people don't think about nefarious paid ads or typo squatted domains loaded with fish kits that pretend to be Bank of America and want you to add your credentials to get access to information you think that you need to get access to, only to find out after the fact that you've just given the threat actor your login, your password, your account number, and God knows what else. At scale, for companies like Bank of America or United Airlines or oil and gas companies like ConocoPhillips or insurance companies like Aon. I mean, these are massive problems that stand to damage not only their brand and their reputation, but actually harm them physically, harm their reputation in the market, and frankly, lose revenue as a result. Because when you get defrauded out of money under the guise of somebody else's brand, you've lost part of your reputation, even though you had nothing to do with it. So the Doppel was founded really on AI, to use AI for good, to fight AI being used for bad.
Yeah, thanks for that rundown, Mike. And I actually saw it firsthand with a client who the COO actually was about ready to go buy some gift cards based from the CEO request. So that is real. It's not fake. A lot of our security strategy too with clients has been education, right? Hey, don't click on this link, don't click on this. But this goes well beyond education, right? This goes into actually putting, like you said, AI into the environment to help detect these things. So how do you guys differentiate? How does your platform really differentiate from your competition and really innovate on that side, on the back side? How do you guys really differentiate yourselves?
It's a great question, Chad. And the way that we have modernized the approach at which you can defend against these attacks is really pretty simple, but also super sophisticated at the same time. So we look at it from a threat graph, bottoms up approach. So we don't just take a single threat, let's say there's a LinkedIn impersonation of your CEO. Right? In the old days, you'd find the LinkedIn impersonation, somebody would report it. You'd call up your vendor, whomever it was, and you'd say, "Hey, they're impersonating us. Contact LinkedIn and get this taken down." And you'd whack them all the problem, right? You'd go from one thing to another thing to another thing. Well, with AI, it's out of control, right? Because the threat actor can scale their infrastructure significantly across companies, across brands, across executives. They do it for pennies on the dollar now, and with very high reward and very low risk, right, of getting caught. So Doppel flipped the problem on its ear, and we actually look at threat actors like Scattered Spider from their infrastructure level up. So I'm looking at everything Scattered Spider is attacking you through. So it's social media, it's paid ads, it's domains, right? It's telco, right? It's WhatsApp, it's Telegram. It's, it could be anything. It could be Reddit, it could be Pinterest. And on a screen, I can show you all of those threats and how they're all linked together. And that's very interesting when you're alerting a company of the severity of an attack against them or their executives or their customers. But what's important is our ability to then take that infrastructure down. So we're hitting the threat actor in the knees where it hurts because they wake up the next morning and the entire campaign is gone. So Doppel takes down the encrypted channels, the paid ads on Google and Microsoft, the typo squatted domains, everything in social media, because we can go to the providers, we can go to Meta, we can go to Microsoft, we can go to Google, we can go to Verizon, we can go to T-Mobile, and we can say, you see this? This is like going into the judge and saying, you see all this evidence I've collected against this perpetrator? I need to go search his house or her house, right? I have so much evidence, it's overwhelming. And so the providers react much quicker than they ever did before. And they do it at even in encrypted channels where you don't really know what the messages are because they're encrypted. But you know that because it's part of threat actor infrastructure, that like WhatsApp and Telegram take that stuff down without even knowing what's in them because they don't want to be the last link of liability in a threat actor campaign. So very high success rate. We're taking threat actor infrastructure out at scale, totally different than the way that the problem was addressed just 2 years ago. And that's why we're having so much success.
It's awesome, Mike, and that body of evidence, that's the differentiator that we're seeing out there. And so, I mean, we're having a lot of fun bringing this to our customers and very well received. And everybody we talk to, we have yet to find one organization that says, nah, it's not a problem for us.
Yeah, as Nick said, we're really excited about our partnership with you all. The clients are something extreme. Thank you. We thank you for that. Our clients are very interested in it. It's in the boardroom. It's a boardroom discussion. So anytime we can bring solutions that are tied to boardroom discussions, we're really excited because we have that trust with our clients to be able to bring these in there. So thanks again for spending time with us and telling us the Doppel story. Nick, I think you got a few rapid fires for us to close us out here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, rapid fire, one or just like whatever comes to you, 1 or 2 word answer here. So, one thing you'd fix in IT, you got a magic wand, what would it be?
More
Sounds like
use of
Doppel's
AI.
the magic wand, though. That's what I just heard was
More,
Doppel's the magic wand.
more and responsible use of AI.
You want the next one, Chad, or I'll take
Sure,
it
I'll
here?
go for it. All right, what's you can't use the word AI though. What's the biggest buzzword out there that drives you up a wall?
Dang it.
Yeah, everybody's.
Platform.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That's a
a good
good
one. That's a
one.
good one. All right. Most important, we're heading into March Madness.
Oh man.
The mighty Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Iowa Hawkeyes have both made the tournament. They're in the same region. If these two meet, who do you got?
Hawkeyes.
Ah.